Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a recent incident that has further strained the already tense relationship between China and the United States. The USS Halsey, a U.S. Navy destroyer, entered the territorial waters near the Paracel Islands in the South China Sea, prompting a swift reaction from China. Let's break down what happened and why it matters. This incident is the latest in a series of disputes between China and the U.S. over the South China Sea, a critical and strategically significant body of water. The South China Sea is rich in resources and serves as a major shipping route. Several countries, including the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei, have overlapping territorial claims in this region. China claims a large portion of the South China Sea, demarcated by the so-called Nine-Dash Line, a demarcation line that Beijing uses to assert its claims. However, in 2016, the Permanent Court of Arbitration ruled that China's claims had no legal basis under international law. Despite this ruling, China has continued to assert its claims, building artificial islands and militarizing them, which has led to increased tensions with other nations and periodic confrontations with the U.S. Navy. The USS Halsey incident is significant for several reasons. First, it underscores the ongoing strategic competition between China and the U.S. in the Indo-Pacific region. The South China Sea is a flashpoint for this rivalry, with both nations seeking to assert their dominance. For China, controlling the South China Sea is crucial for its strategic and economic interests. It allows Beijing to project power, secure trade routes, and access underwater resources. For the U.S., ensuring freedom of navigation in these waters is vital for maintaining global trade routes and supporting its allies in the region. China's strong response to the USS Halsey's passage reflects its broader strategy of asserting its claims through both diplomatic and military means. By closely monitoring and driving away the U.S. destroyer, China aims to demonstrate its resolve and capability to defend its territorial claims. On the other hand, the U.S. Navy's Freedom of Navigation operations, FONOPs, are designed to challenge what the U.S. sees as excessive maritime claims and to uphold international law. These operations are not just about China. The U.S. conducts FONOPs globally to challenge various countries' maritime claims that it considers unlawful. The incident has broader implications for regional stability. The South China Sea is a vital maritime corridor for global trade, and any disruption could have significant economic repercussions. The continued militarization and frequent naval confrontations increase the risk of accidental clashes, which could escalate into larger conflicts. Moreover, the incident impacts the diplomatic landscape in the region. The Philippines, a key U.S. ally, has been embroiled in its own disputes with China over the South China Sea. Incidents like the USS Halsey's passage underscore the need for strong alliances and strategic partnerships in the face of growing Chinese assertiveness. To understand the significance of the recent deployment, we must first delve into the history of the South China Sea. Spanning over 3.5 million square kilometers, this region has long been a hub of maritime trade and a point of strategic interest for several nations. These overlapping territorial claims have often led to diplomatic disputes and, at times, military confrontations. The South China Sea is not only rich in natural resources, but also a crucial passageway for global trade, with an estimated $3 trillion worth of goods transiting through its waters annually. Fast forward to today, the South China Sea remains a flashpoint in global geopolitics. China's extensive reclamation activities and the establishment of military outposts on artificial islands have heightened tensions with other claimant nations and the broader international community. The United States, advocating for freedom of navigation, has conducted several freedom of navigation operations, challenging China's expansive claims. The recent arrival of a U.S. destroyer and a Philippines ship is part of this ongoing strategic contest. The presence of these vessels signifies a reaffirmation of military alliances and a demonstration of commitment to maintaining open and free international waters. The strategic implications of this deployment are profound. Experts suggest that the presence of U.S. and Philippine naval forces serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it acts as a deterrent against potential aggressive actions by any nation attempting to assert unilateral control over the region. This move sends a clear message that the United States and its allies are committed to preserving the rule of law in international waters. It also reassures other regional players that they are not alone in facing challenges posed by more dominant powers. Secondly, it strengthens the military cooperation between the U.S. and the Philippines, reinforcing their mutual defense commitments under the Mutual Defense Treaty. Reactions from regional players have been mixed. While some countries view the deployment as a stabilizing factor, others perceive it as an escalation that could provoke further tensions. The actions of the United States and the Philippines undermine regional stability and peace. China firmly opposes any military presence that challenges its territorial integrity. In contrast, several ASEAN nations have expressed support for the deployment, emphasizing the importance of a collective approach to ensure freedom of navigation and overflight in the South China Sea. What does the future hold for the South China Sea? The continued presence of international naval forces is likely to remain a key factor in the regional power dynamics. Diplomatic efforts will also play a crucial role in managing tensions and fostering cooperation among the claimant states. The USS Halsey incident on May 18th highlights the ongoing tensions in the South China Sea and the strategic competition between China and the U.S. While the U.S. maintains that its operations are consistent with international law, China views them as infringements on its sovereignty. As both nations continue to navigate these complex waters, the stakes remain high for regional security and global trade. The South China Sea will continue to be a critical arena in the global geopolitical landscape. The recent arrival of a U.S. destroyer and a Philippines ship underscores the ongoing struggle for influence and control in this vital region. As the world watches closely, the actions taken here will undoubtedly shape the future of international relations. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the complex world of international affairs.